Learn how the Amazon Fulfillment Center delivers unlimited possibility. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. A few weeks back, myself and about 20 other gentlemen went to the Amazon Fulfillment Center in Opelika, Florida. If you live locally and have a chance to do it, they perform a 90-minute tour, which is absolutely, positively mind-blowing. I recommend you take your team there one day and then go afterwards and debrief what you picked up. Now, to attempt to explain everything went on in this 850,000 square foot facility would be very difficult. Again, you really have to go there. But I funneled it down to a few different areas. First of all, the first area is obviously logistics and systems. Just think about it. From the time you hit your payment button on Amazon, it knows exactly where it needs to go to every different center, that package, to go to the proper slide, to go to the proper truck to get to your doorstep either that afternoon or the following day. Systematically, the logistic knows exactly where this package needs to go. And those of you who are afraid of AI, there was one point, there's these robots moving around with pallets of all these different products on them that goes exactly where it needs to go so the person can take it out of that pallet, box it, send it, do whatever they need to do next. But the logistics and systems of Amazon is truly amazing. I really can't go into it. It's something you have to see. What really hit me was the culture. We go in this little room and they pre-brief us of what to expect for the day. And we go down this long hallway about 50 feet. And on this hallway, on the wall, are plaques, hundreds of plaques of people in the organization that have hit certain milestones. So if you're an employee, you're walking down and seeing your picture and your colleagues, and in the last 15 to 20% of the hallway, they still had plaques, but they were all blank. No names, no photos. So if I didn't yet reach that milestone, and I'm walking down that wall and I'm seeing all my colleagues' names and photos there reaching the milestone, and then I see these empty ones, my name is going up there next. So it builds that mindset and that culture. Also, as we're going through the hallway, on the wall, there's culture statements that you read along the way to get your mind right, know how you show up, what Amazon's all about. They also have this little place where they have little cards that you could pull out. Mindset, teamwork, whatever it may be, with little motivational quotes you can take out of it. You take it, you read it, you can give it to a colleague. So all these things having to do with culture, I found very interesting in a company that's built on logistics and systems. The next is the team. There are certain stations, and obviously they're very repetitious type stations to do the work over and over again, but every question we asked as a group, they had an answer. Well, what happens if this person gets tired and, well, the gentleman, see those lights right up there? Those lights, a certain color will blink, and people will know that it's time that person needs to break and somebody will step in. The team is also cross-trained on all these different stations. Even though it's repetitious work, just the variety of going to a different station doesn't make it as monotonous. Safety was a big thing. Safety, 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 safety. So it was really about the logistics and the systems of moving that package along from when you hit order to it gets on your doorstep. Think of everything that needs to happen along the way to do that, and it knows how to go exactly to that station. Culture, they're consistently working on a team so they can hit milestones, feel good about themselves, collaborative, teamwork, safety. And what I noticed, and to really funnel it down through this visit, what it made me realize at the end of the day is when you have the systems and logistics, you make culture and team a priority, and depending on your industry, safety is important, the possibilities are endless. And that's an example of exactly what Amazon has done. So to me, we had a chance to debrief and talk about it. And I have certain clients putting certain strategies in place from that meeting, from that tour. But if you've never done it, and if you have one in your area, depending where you are, where you're listing from, I would highly recommend take a tour to an Amazon fulfillment center and realize the possibilities when you put the right things in place of what you can accomplish with your organization. As always, I want to thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. I want to wish you a productive, profitable week. Go get them. See you next Monday. Be well.